You have it. Buckle up and hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is. Strawberry letter.
Thank you, nephew. Subject: don't threaten me with a good time. Dear Stephen Shirley, my husband is driving me batty with his occasional drinking and mood swings that come with it. He has embarrassed me for the last time, and I hate that he can never remember what he did or said when he was drunk. On the flip side, he's the sweetest man in the world when he doesn't drink. Saturday, we had an engagement party to go to, and my husband started drinking around noon. I could tell that he was going to be a problem because he made a few rude comments about my outfit. I told him we should stay home because he was already drunk, but he said he had to go to tell the groom-to-be that marriage is terrible. He says anything to irritate me when he's drunk. So I didn't react. We got to the party and his eyes were so heavy that he dozed off during the musical selection. I asked him to go to the car if he was sleepy. He refused. The bride-to-be saw him sleeping and asked if he wanted to go upstairs and get in the bed. He said, "Don't threaten me with a good time." The groom-to-be heard it and told my husband to watch his mouth. My husband said he was joking, but then he said, "Man, you know your girl is fine AF." That was my cue to exit. I heard my husband almost got beat up, he got a ride home, and he slept on the living room floor. The next morning, he made me breakfast in bed, and then we made love. My sweet, sexy husband was back, and he didn't remember anything. I love him when he's sweet. My friends think I should leave him. Should I stick with him until he gets help, or do I let him figure it out alone? Well, you're married to him, so you probably right now should stick it out. Help him get some help. Whether you stay with him or not, he does need the help. That's a fact. But he's got to want it. You know what they say. He seems to be in denial right now because he doesn't remember anything. I'm surprised you haven't taken videos of him on your camera phone or something. That's what you need to do. Maybe then after he sees what a fool he's making of himself at these parties and stuff, he'll get some help. The saying goes that the things that people say or do when they're drunk is what they really truly mean. But then, you know, they have the alcohol to blame it on, which is an easy out. And the other thing you can do is get the alcohol out of the house so he won't start drinking so early and all of that. His problem can be solved if he gets the help he needs and does the work. But if he continues to drink recklessly like this, it's only going to get worse. Sweet things that he does for you mean nothing when he's drunk. Nothing. Alcoholic episodes erase all of that. So if you love him, try to get him to stop first. If he doesn't want to and he won't go to get some help, then you're going to have to make that hard decision about leaving him. Steve?
This letter is why two of my partners had to quit drinking. Right? This letter right here is why two of my homeboys had to quit drinking. Because of these let me retract that. The dude in this letter has to quit drinking because my two homeboys that stopped drinking, they quit drinking because what happened in this letter, this near ass whooping, actually happened to these two dudes.
What?
So, you know, I mean, man, you can get warmed up now, running your mouth. Oh, here we go. I don't really know. This is actually the first letter where there's not a abnormal. This is a real life situation that can happen.
Yeah.
When he drinks, he gets mood swings. He has got to stop drinking. He can't occasionally sip. Y'all was going to this occasion, and he started drinking around noon. Now, damn, the event ain't until that night. If you start by noon, Junior, if you start drinking around noon, when are you toasty?
Probably about 2.
Yeah. So right there, if you start drinking at 2 at noon and you toasty by 2, the event ain't till 7.
I just cannot with you right now.
You toasty at 2. See, you toasting, you know, like you toast a cigar, you run the blade across the front of the cigar. At 4, you lit. Your ass is on fire. By the time you go to the event, the fire been burning so long You just a hot log with embers on you. There's no coming back from this. You can't survive this. So they go to the party, and obviously it's some party to announce the wedding or something like that, or engagement party. I don't know what it was.
Engagement party, Steve.
But they got up there, and you told him that you probably ought to stay home because he was already drunk. He said he had to go so he could tell the groom-to-be that marriage is terrible.
Wow.
Well, he did more than that. Now, he says anything to irritate me when he's drunk, so I don't react. We got to the parties. His eyes was heavy. He dozed off doing the musical selection. Most musical lections at engagement parties are doze-offable. These are doze-offable groups. They groups that ain't made it. They doing a bad cover.
Is that a word?
Yeah, doze-offable. It's some woman singing Luther's Never Too Much.
Oh, is that what he meant?
Never too much.
Yeah. It's always so, or some guy singing Whitney Houston, I'll Always Love You. It's just all wrong. Just some songs once you start drinking at noon, you toasty at 2. This woman is married to a man who cannot drink at all because when he drinks, he has mood swings. Now, other than that, he's sweet, he's warm, he's a kind man. But soon as he drink, it's just a game changer for him. So they go into an engagement party that night. He started drinking at noon. According to Junior, who I asked, once you start drinking at noon, you toasty at 2. Once you're toasty at 2 and you continue to drink, at 4 you lit. By the time the event get there, your ass is on fire on both ends and you have ambers on you. You are a red fire log. You ain't lit no more, and there's no coming back for that. You can't blow him down, cool him off. He drunk now. I mean sloshy. Yeah. Sloshy, slurred speech. And you told him you don't need to go because you already drunk. He said, I got to go because I have to tell the groom not to marry because it's terrible. Wow. Yeah. So you say when he get drunk, he tells anything just to irritate you.
Wait, I love your drunk laugh.
He's cracking himself up.
All that. I can't believe I did that funny. Anyway, you told him he don't need to go. He said he got to go and tell him that. And then you knew he was drunk because when he got there, his eyes was heavy. So he fell asleep doing the music selection. Like I said earlier, music selections are easy to fall asleep to at an engagement party because these are groups that ain't made it. You got a woman singing Luther's Never Too Much. Some man singing I'll Always Love You by Whitney Houston. You got some fat ass man over there trying to sing It's Raining Men, knowing good and hell well his fat ass can't come out the sky. It won't nobody.
Really?
You know. Then you have some little real soft ass dude over there singing Killing Me Softly. But he doing Roberta and the Fugees version.
Lord.
Oh,
One time the remix.
So he falls asleep. The bride-to-be saw him and asked him if he wanted to go upstairs and get into bed. He said, don't threaten me with no good time, baby. The groom-to-be heard it. Don't threaten me with no good time, baby. The groom-to-be heard it, told my husband, watch your mouth, man. My husband said, I'm just joking. Then he said, man, you know your girl fine as AF. What you talking about? I watch my mother. You know she fine.